Okay, we're live again on YouTube. We had it cut out. I'm going live again. Cam Newton signs with the New England Patriots. Cam Newton to the New England Patriots. What does this mean? I've just been talking about it with everybody, and that people are having a crazy reaction, a knee-jerk reaction to this guy being like already in their top 10. We have to slow our roll on that. Slow your roll on that. This is not a player that I think anybody needs to be vaulting into the top 10. This is a player that now becomes he gets mixed into the conversation of a top 10 to 15 top 12 to 15 quarterback, but don't drop him into your top 10 yet. What's up, Riff? Sorry. I don't know what happened. The app crashed. I had to relaunch. What's up, Marco? Marco, Jay, Dinosaur, Mac in the house. What's going on? I don't know if we're going to do mocks today. I'll let you know. Kamara or Eckler? I go Kamara, bro. I love Eckler, but I go Kamara. Ball is life. What's up? Interesting take. Not 215. Take two. How does our fantasy team look in the Throne League? We look really great. But we're talking about Cam Newton real quick. Cam Newton to the Patriots. Big boost for N'Keal Harry. Big boost for James White. Good boost for Edelman. Good boost for the entire offense, but we don't need to be putting Cam Newton ahead of Drew Brees, Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady especially. These are quarterbacks that are locked and loaded ahead of him. That means that, in redraft leagues, in the Throne League, for example, A-Rod's still there. I don't know if Brady went or not, and I think Brady may have gone. If he hasn't, these are where these quarterbacks are falling, round 9, 10. That means Cam should not be a single-digit draft selection for you in 2020 unless you're in a Superflex league. Now, this is important information right here. If you're in a Superflex league, jump to your waiver wire and see if Cam Newton's still available. Because if you're in a Superflex league, this is gold. If you're in a regular league, this is a backup. Okay? This is a backup. In a Superflex league, this could be a starter. This could be a difference maker. This could have you winning your league if you were running one quarterback out there on a weekly basis based on who you drafted. And in Superflex right now, you can add in Cam Newton to be your number 2 quarterback. Go check your waiver wire right now. Snacks with Seclan. Answer my friend Seclan question. James, I'd love to know what you're doing right now. Like what you do for a living. Are you like a kid? Like what is going on? I just want to know what's going on in your mind, man. Seclan. Hey Smitty, can I ask a fantasy question? Yes, you can. Seclan, I'm looking for your answer. Hey Smitty, can I ask a fantasy question? Absolutely. Ask away, Seclan. You don't have to ask me if you can ask a question. Just ask it, bro. Your family. Seclan needs an answer, Smitty. Listen up, says Jimmy Touchdown. Seclan, what can I help you with? James is lit. James is always lit. Snacks with Seclan. All caps. James, be honest, James, how many shows have you been kicked out of? How many shows have you been banned from? Answer that question. Honestly, James, you're a part of this show. I just want to know how many shows you've been kicked out of. It's got to be a lot. Jaws says, got Cam on my Dynasty IR. Glad to hear he finally launched. He latched somewhere. I like Cam. I think he's a good 12 to 15 prospect. Don't put him above Breeze, Brady, and A-Rod. Don't do it. Not even Danny Dimes. Danny Dimes is better. That New England situation is not better than the Giants situation. I'm telling you. Danny Dimes is going to be on the rise. So we're talking about outside the top 10, people. Don't overreact to this crap. Pats versus Chiefs AFC Championship confirmed. No, Tommy, but I think this will be a good thing for New England. 17 years old and I have a 3.8 GPA and I play football for my school. Good for you, James. James is a genius. You guys need to stop disrespecting Uncle Smitty, says Dried Ocean. I think everyone's joking with James, not actually disrespecting me. But I appreciate the support. I voted for you, Smitty. Roger, we won. We won, Roger. Avi says, James White, all capitals. I own him in every league. What is James White's floor, and where should I draft him? Guys, can we, in tribute to James, let's give James the respect he deserves. Everybody for the rest of this show, not every show, please. The rest of this show, everybody write in caps lock from now on for the rest of this show. I do not want to see one person write with lowercase letters the rest of the show. If James is going to yell at me the entire show, I want cap locks on for everybody. There's no special treatment. James, you're not going to be treated special. Everyone today is all caps. Go. Is Yahoo Fantasy Football open? I don't know. I haven't drafted on Yahoo. No offense to Yahoo. Yahoo, reach out to me. Let's collab. You want to be a sponsor? Let me revive you. I haven't drafted on Yahoo in, I don't know, 11 years. I don't even know what Yahoo's doing. I don't even know what Yahoo looks like anymore. Am I missing the boat? Did Yahoo bounce back big time? Bills will. How much does N'Keal Harry ADP change? Hopefully not too much, but I like N'Keal Harry a lot. Avi says, word, Harry, this is highly inappropriate. What is highly inappropriate, Dried? Ocean, what are you talking about? What team? Ugly, I'm not answering your question. You typed in lowercase letters. Seclan, I'm going to read your question, but you need to type in capital letters from now on for the rest of the show. In tribute to James. Seclan's question. I get to choose my draft position 9 through 12. In a 12-man league, I really want to leave my draft with Kenyon Drake and draft 2 more running backs and draft a wide receiver round 4. What position should I take? I think if you want Drake, you want to go 12. You don't want to reach any higher for Drake than you have to. I mean, you could go 11. 11 would be safe. And if he didn't fall, you get a great player. So don't even fret it if he goes too early. But 11's pretty safe to get Drake. Some people are going to call that early. You could get Drake and Eckler. You could get Drake and Henry. You could get Henry and Drake if you want to go Henry. You could even choose. But I tend to find that I like going running back, and you can do that from 12 as easily as you can do it from 9. And in fact, it makes your second player so much better. I tend to kind of like that approach. And then I think you can get A.J. Brown or somebody like that. The only thing I would say is if you did go 9, you could potentially, get maybe, Mahomes a little earlier in the third if he did so fall. Instagram is about to cut out. Instagram, I appreciate you. We're spamming caps because there's a guy in here, James. He writes in all caps, and he posts this question 8 times in a row to me. He yells at me and says, answer my question in all caps. He's extremely rude, but we love him all the same. Like, he's part of the show, but he's like that annoying student that you want to be absent, but then when he's absent, you kind of wish he'd show up to class. That's James. And so we're doing all caps of the show to tribute to him, because all he does is type caps lock constantly. He yells at me, paste things 5 times in a row. Answer my question. Answer my question. Answer my question, Smitty. Harry and Dynasty. Okay, Instagram's cutting out. I'll talk to you later, IG. Later. Let me get rid of IG. So, Seclan, I would go late if I were you. I just feel like it's the better spot. At State of Mind and Smitty. Talk Cam Newton. Can't believe it. What do you guys think of Cam? I want to hear your thoughts. I've been ranting and raving about what I think of Cam Newton. I want to hear what you think about Cam Newton. Do you think Cam Newton is going to be a top 10 quarterback? Am I wrong for saying that it's a knee-jerk reaction to put him in the top 10? I want to hear your thoughts. Patriots. Sorry, I'm posting this real quick. Patriots. Come on, Smitty, type. What are you guys' thoughts? Tell me. Sorry, I'm being rude. I'm just posting that on IG real quick. Okay, Smitty, Jacobs, Henry, Hill, Eckler, ADP order, please. Jacobs' ADP is climbing, man. So Hill's got a higher ADP. Henry's got the highest ADP, then Hill, then Jacobs, or it could be Jacobs, Hill. Jacobs is climbing. I personally have him ranked Henry, Jacobs, Eckler, then Hill. That's my personal preference. We will I honestly think he'll be top 9. I like Montgomery this year, says Derek. Cam Newton top 15, says Avi. Cam won't go off, but Edelman, White, and Harry will go off. Which team is tanking for Trevor this year? I don't know what team's really going to tank. The Jets, maybe, which would be good for Mims. Debo injured. Okay, Kangaroo. What about it? Matthew Berry. What about Matthew Berry? Matthew Berry is the man. Nobody talk bad about my boy Matthew. Riff. James, question matter. Defund lowercase typing. Okay, Riff. You want to take away lowercase typing or you want lowercase typing? I'm not sure which one you want, but let me know what you want, James. Or James, Riff. Sorry, Riff. Cam Newton to New England. Like, this is crazy. This is cool. So, Clan, the GOAT coach gets a mobile QB who wants to prove he has a lot left in the tank. Cam will be a short list for MVP. Book it now. Cam is just there for fun. Cam, is there no fun to be had in New England? Are you doing an Instagram vote for Throne Vote? Are we on the clock? Let's see. I don't know if we're on the clock yet. Smitty won the poll. Nice. Ayuk. Okay. I think we're up. So we're up. Let's do the vote here. Let's do the vote right here. Let me go live on IG again. Let's go live on IG again. We're doing it live! All right, IG, you're back on the show because we're on the clock, I believe. Who are we going with this pick? We're up in the Throne League. The best guys available are Gronk. We don't have a tight end. What's up, analyst? What's up, JP? We don't have a tight end. We're on YouTube and IG Live, just so you know. Analyst, if you want to join in, you'll be actually on my YouTube Live split screen. I've got 2 pictures of my face. I've got my phone from IG Live. I've got my YouTube Live. And if you join, you'd actually jump into one of those boxes. So if you want to be on my YouTube channel, request an analyst and we can talk about my next pick. So far, it's Gronk, I think, is the leading candidate for... James says, answer my question. No, I'm not. I'm not, James. I've had enough. Gronk. Let's see. Fantasy.football. I hope this is the real... This better really be you, analyst. I think this is you. It's you. Woo. I don't know anymore. Are you picking soon?
No, we picked twice already.
Okay, so I can ask you probably who we take. So we're thinking Gronk. What do you think of Gronk? We're thinking Gronk. We're thinking Mecole Hardman.
Not a Gronk at all.
What do you think about Mecole Hardman? Because he's also, like, it's between those two for right now. We're not taking Cam.
What's your wide receiver core look like?
It's pretty good. I think it's pretty good, but we do need a flex, so it wouldn't be crazy. Like, Gronk could fall. A lot of people hate Gronk.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of thinking, I'm pushing for Mecole myself. I like Gronk, though, but I'm pushing for Mecole. We have Godwin. We have DK Metcalf. We have Brandon Cooks. And then we have Deebo Samuel on IR, waiting to take Cooks' spot. Or maybe they both play. But if we get Hardman, I think Hardman could be a top 12 wide receiver if he was, like, starting and Hill went down. That's a big, what if. But I'm just saying he would be a monster.
Yeah, they want to get they want to get him more involved. Is what I've seen. Is they want to get Mecole Hardman more involved in the offense. I mean, weekly, like, big game upside from him. with Patrick Mahomes throwing to him. So definitely understand that. And at this point, I don't know whether wide receivers are really available. So I'm not upset with it.
Yeah.
It'd be a pick than Gronk, to be honest.
You what?
It'd be a better pick than Gronk.
Yeah, good with Gronk and Hardman. I mean, it looks like Gronk's kind of leading, but let's hear what we have. Dirty Dollar Bill wants Mecole Hardman, not Gronk. He said everybody's got a tight end, but one team already. That's another thing to think about. You know, like, is everybody going to go back up tight end right now? Probably not.
No. I was hoping to see who was available, but yeah, I don't think anybody's going to go for a backup right now.
Yeah, even if one goes, there's still a couple tight ends. I think we can go, guys. I think we can go tight end later. I'm feeling Hardman here. I don't know if I could sway the vote. Let's take a poll. Starting now on IG and on YouTube. Do you want Gronk, Mecole Hardman? We had AJ Dillon. You could vote there for him or something like that, someone like that. But I want to hear it. Go, Gronk or Mecole Hardman. I'm saying Hardman. I think we need a flex. I think he could be really good. He could also be like a league winner if Hill were to go down. And Hill plays aggressive. Do you remember when Hill came back like really early from his collarbone injury last year, and he took that like hit on the sideline, and it looked like he was done again? Do you remember that? And it was like, oh my God, he's gone again. He's done. Like he has to be out for the year. And then he came back in the game. Like that guy's a tough guy, but he's really, really hard on his body.
Yeah, he is pretty hard on his body, but I don't know, man. I don't want. It's not my team, right? But I would suggest not taking Gronk here. I think there's plenty of other tight ends that can have better value than Gronk.
Yeah, I'm kind of on board with that. I like Gronk a lot, but I think we could even get him in the next round. And if we don't, we could get another tight end that I like. So we got it's kind of a toss up here. Hardman more upside. Hardman, so 2 votes for Hardman. I'm going up. Riff says Hardman. Jay says Gronk. Hardman, Gronk. 2 more Hardmans at 7. You're stacked with wide receivers. Go Gronk. We're not really stacked because right now Debo's out, so we need another starter because we have 3 wide receivers and a flex. We could go running back at flex, but Rob, what do you think? Be honest. Gronk or Hardman? I'd say Hardman because we don't know what Gronk we're getting.
Good point.
Gronk is all crippled up. Waste of a pick. Kyle says, go Gronk. It's so funny when you get to this point where like you have 50-50. Like half your people are going to be really mad at you. And
yeah, that was where we were at for quite some time. I mean,
Hurst is gone, Grant.
And when I posted the Nyheim Hines pick, about half the people were on board with it, another half were just like, that's awful.
Yeah.
I love the pick, so I'm fine with it.
The guys that are left, let me read them off to everybody. The players that are left, so tight end Hooper, Gronk, Jarwin, Noah Font. The tight ends are getting a little slim, but there's like still guys like Hawkinson. There's, there are guys left. I think we'll for sure have one tight end, at least one tight end there for us, if not all of them, because everyone's got a tight end pretty much. Wide receiver, Golden Tate, Perriman, John Brown, Shepard, D.D. Westbrook, Mike Williams, Watkins, Alshon Jeffrey, N'Keal Harry, Mecole Hardman. It's getting pretty thin. Fitzgerald. Let me hit ADP because they're ranked really weird. Pittman. Mims. Did Ayuk get taken? Is that official?
I think so, yeah. I think Nation's going Ayuk.
Okay, so Sammy Watkins, Brian Edwards. I mean, literally, we're getting pretty thin, guys. And at running back, Adrian Peterson, Justin Jackson, Duke Johnson, Boston Scott, Malcolm Brown, Carlos Hyde, Royce Freeman, A.J. Dillon, Daryl Henderson. Daryl Henderson's a thought, guys. If you want a running back, I'd be okay with that. But I feel like Hardman's pretty darn good.
Why not Henderson? Didn't he?
I like Henderson. I hate his situation, and I hate Akers' situation. I hate everybody on that team. It's the situation I hate. and I don't trust it anymore. But I think at the value, he's fine. He's fine value here. Like there's no real risk. I mean, you're go Hardman for sure. Speed kills. Go Hendo. God, we're all over the map, man. I kind of want to put up a poll, but I also feel like I've seen enough Hardman votes in here. Mahomes and Hardman is sick. Rojo, the ultimate flex. I guess Rojo is kind of our flex already. True.
I guess, but I wouldn't trust him as a week-to-week option.
Yeah.
I gotta go, Smitty.
All right, man. Appreciate you jumping on. Go follow my boy, fantasy.football.analyst, correct?
Yep, one day we'll get the dots up.
Yeah, fantasy.football.analyst on Instagram. And he's got one of the bigger accounts on Instagram by far for fantasy football. So appreciate you, man.
All right, see you
later. Okay, guys, let's ink this pick and let's get it done. I agree with $30 bill. Not Hendy over Hardman. Hardman, highest ceiling value. Gronk. Henderson had surgery. Hardman, speed kills. I think I'm caught up over there. I'll get, what did we say right here? I'll take Hardman. Hill going to find a way to get into a legal issue. That's a good point. I mean, you're playing a really weird what-if game, but at the same time, he's very injury-prone, a lot of legal issues. Reason to think Hill could end up missing sometime somewhere. Not crazy. Akers is gone, yeah. Yeah. Hardman plus the Chiefs playbook equals winner, says Kangaroo. Hardman all the way, says Bernard. If Hill misses like 3 games, Hardman will go off for those 3 weeks. You guys are selling me. You're selling me. It's Hardman. It's Hardman. I know some of you want Gronk. I don't know what the JP. What's the chat looking like? Go Hardman. Speed kills. Hendo. I'm pretty sure. I don't think I could be told that I'm picking the wrong player based on the consensus. It's like Hardman all the way. I like Hardman, but Gronk may not make it back around. True riff. But I'm okay with Hawkinson, man. I like Hawkinson a lot. Hill has neither issue. He had one of each. I like Hardman. LOS Smitty, Kangaroo. Oh, yeah. Did I call you Kangaroo? Kango. Sorry, man. I'm tired. I called Kango Kangaroo. You're now Kangaroo from now on. Captain Spock. Remember Gronk getting beat in the Miami Miracle? Kind of. Kangaroo says they also have OJ Howard. I'm putting Gronk in, and I don't think I'm like pulling a Smitty card here. It's pretty clear. Fantasy Football Psycho says Hardman. Did you get more followers after I said that, Psycho? Steven, what's up? No, it's not Dynasty. This is the Redraft Throne League. Sanu or Jacoby Myers. I don't know. Jacoby, I guess. But Watkins is done. Hardman. I like it. $30 bill. You convinced me. We're going Mecole Hardman. Are we on the clock? Let's see. Let's see if we're on the clock. We're going Mecole Hardman. I don't think I'm pulling a Smitty card. I think this is truly what the community is feeling in general. I've got a good... Let me type it on here. Hardman. Hardman is a lock. Can I put Ayuk... I'm liking it. Mecole Hardman, I'm feeling really good. I think that was like a really good pick. I'm starting to like really feel, Kangaroo, that we made the right move. Best offense in the league, can't go wrong. Sleeper, John, I agree with you 100%. I got asked this Devin Singletary or Miles Sanders. I'd rather have Miles Sanders, and that's me kind of cautious on the guy, for sure, Miles Sanders. But I love Devin Singletary too. People said Hawks got AB. Never mind, those are rumors. Yeah, that was a rumor a while ago, bro. But I appreciate you looking out. Good job trying to find us some good inside information. Sid, you're the man. You're the man, man. All right, so the pick is in. Mecole Hardman, we did it. Throne League. We got Cam Newton going to the New England Patriots. Cam Newton. Cam Newton. What do you think about it? Personally, I think people need to stay away from Cam Newton at anything close to top 10 QB expectation. Draft him outside the top 10. Draft Brady, Breeze, A-Rod ahead of him. Danny Dimes ahead of him. Don't even consider putting him anywhere near the top 8, top 7, top 10. He's outside the top 12. He's your first backup. I'm fine with that. I think Cam could be number 13, 14. That's where you could rank him pretty comfortably and not be expecting way too much. We're going to maybe go Gronk next if he falls, bro. If he doesn't, we got Hawkinson. We've got Hooper. We'll be okay. We'll have a pretty good tight end, but I think Mecole Hardman is a difference maker. Sid says take Hardman. The majority wants Hardman. We're going to take Mecole Hardman. He's going to be the guy we select. I think it's a great pick. I feel really, really good about Mecole Hardman. Go Hardman. Tons of tight ends. Yep, Bernardo, I feel the same. Kangaroo says one play is all he needs with Mahomes. Captain Spock says Sanders way over Singletary, says Captain Spock. Zach Moss will be the lead dog in Buffalo. I don't think so, Ricky, but you never know. Injury could take out Singletary. Harry went up 2 with the Cam Newton signing. Yes, he did. Captain Spock says Jacobs got less than 30 catches. Jacobs is going to get a lot of more PPR work. They've made it really crystal clear in Oakland that Jacobs is going to get a massive uptick moving forward. Fantasy Football Lord, I'm going live with you on YouTube as well because you are on my YouTube channel. So make sure you understand that. Calls may be recorded for quality assurance. Lord, you are on YouTube Live and IG Live at the same time, just so you know.
YouTube, what's happening, folks?
So, what do you think about our Mecole Hardman pick in the Throne League? I know you're not in the Throne League, but 10th round.
But I mean, yeah, obviously I've been paying attention. I was actually on live talking with Rapper about one of his picks. 10th round is great because in Kansas City right now, and I think I even spoke on this when I named my best quarterback receiver duos. I said the best quarterback receiver duo would be Pat Mahomes, Tyreek Hill, and whoever is that number 2 receiver. So right now I would say Sammy Watkins, but who knows how many games he gonna play? It could easily be Mecole Hardman. Just another burner. I like it in the 10th round. Good depth.
Yeah, I think what do you think of Cam Newton?
I'm very excited about that, man.
Yeah.
I love it. I absolutely love it because not for no cap, Lord, looks like Cam Newton. Man,
you've got Antonio Brown a lot lately. Dude, if you made the mustache blue, there'd be people be all over it.
Told me I look like Derwin James. At least these is good players.
Hold on, we got Cam Newton live. Cam, what do you think? What do you think about this? How excited are you to be in New England, Cam?
It's great, man. I'm a former MVP with the GOAT of all coaches. I feel great. No, but really, I think it's good. I not for one second thought that the Patriots were going to tank. Not once. Now, did I feel like they was going to go forward with Jarrett Stidham and try to pull a Tom Brady too? Maybe, which would have been harder than having Cam. But maybe this is what happened, and this is what one of my friends told me. He said Bill Belichick found out that the NFL season is going to happen, so he made a move. So we getting football. He said he found out we're going to have football. He said, let me get Cam so we can compete.
That's an interesting take, and I believe it probably has some truth to it. Like he has some inside information about what the thinking is right now. But the one thing, I had Scott Hansen from NFL Red Zone, NFL Network on, and he put it beautifully months ago, and I think it still holds true, that anybody telling anybody that there's a certain like level of confidence that something's going to happen so far in advance with this Corona stuff is coming from a place of total guesswork. Maybe
Man,
educated,
that's it. That's it.
educated guesswork, but the bottom line is look what Rudy Gobert did to the entire NCAA, the NBA. One situation can shut down everything, and so with all these other sports, introducing or getting back introduced to life, the NFL could get wiped out by one of the other sports actions or what's going on around it.
Well,
So
what's gonna happen is if the NBA can't do this, then it's gonna be bad.
yeah,
But if they can be successful, right, then we can start to slowly move on. I think so.
how
That's
how can they be successful with it though? This is my question. This is how this is how I feel like down deep, man. As much as I want everything to happen properly, I think it'll all kick off. It's just a matter of will it get shut down mid season. The thing that scares the hell out of me is things are getting worse in the country, and a lot of people are going to defend that we're doing more testing, whatever. I don't know, man. I'm in Arizona, and it's
yeah,
really
yeah.
bad here.
Stay safe out there, bro.
It's really bad here, and whenever you talk to nurses, people on the legit front line, they're not.
Yeah.
Why would they lie to you? Why would there be some conspiracy theory at the front line level with nurses working hard?
Yeah, a nurse is not gonna tell you.
Yeah,
Yeah, I get that.
and everything I hear from that line of business is like it is bad. It's
Likewise.
it's not getting better, and so I don't know how in the hell we're going to when this thing all erupted from let's just say it was 10 cases, Lord. Let's say there was 10 cases in the country at one point back in December when we didn't know this thing was like building up. What makes us think that we cut this thing down to like several 100,000 cases that we can introduce everybody back into the population and not have this thing blow up?
Fantasy football analysts bring up a good point to your question. Actually, he says how we both live in New Jersey and we're not done opening yet. So here in New Jersey and in New York as well, the shutdowns were the most strict in the country because we had got hit the worst with that, right? But now we're in the best situation and we're still not done fully opening up.
Yeah.
So it's like you get states like Florida, Cali, Arizona, which I was supposed to go there in August. I don't think that's happening.
Yeah. If you do, make sure you let me know.
Yeah, definitely, for sure. Scottsdale too.
Nice. I'm right by Scottsdale, so.
Yeah, so I think it can happen. You just have to do it the quote unquote right way. None of us know anything, but we did have a strict shutdown, and now we being able to open up slowly but surely, and the numbers are the best up here, and it was the worst. We went from first to worst. I mean, worst to first. Yeah, so you never know.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what happens, man. I think that we definitely will start, assuming we don't have. Not definitely. I just got through saying anybody saying definite, using guesswork. Bad choice of words. I think we're probably more likely to start than not, but I think we're at like who the heck knows when or if it gets shut down mid-season, paused. The NFL's built in a week 2 trap door with the bye weeks so that everybody in the NFL faces teams that have the same bye week. I believe is the way that it's set up. So it's like a trap door. If we've got to move some things down the way, it'll work. My thinking, Lord, this is what I would have. And guys, follow my boy Fantasy Football Lord on Instagram. He's got a great following, hardcore following, and you're growing on Twitter too. We're gonna get you up on Twitter. I appreciate all your help during the voting process.
Gotta get the Twitter game up. Yeah, I was like, hey man, if this reached one person, if one person seen it, because y'all was getting close in there, it was close.
Yeah, it was. I'm glad it's over, man. It's like taking a big long dump. That never was gonna happen. It was like the longest poll ever. But it was great, man. Having Matthew Berry come to bat for me, and then Pat Mayo, and to watch Adam Rankin, all 3 of the fantasy footballers not be able to sway that vote in the Elite Eight.
I feel like if you get Rank and then you get the footballers, that probably equal to Matt Berry.
Yeah, but
Matt Berry is like Bill Belichick of fantasy football.
Yeah, and if those that don't know what we're talking about, there's a Twitter poll that I was in, and it was somewhat small when it started, and it just created some viral little buzz where Adam Rank and all three of the fantasy footballers wanted my opponent in the Elite Eight to go forward, so they started doing like a Twitter campaign for them, and Barry stepped in, but Barry only did one tweet that revived me. Then after that,
Yeah.
that
Then you got it going on here.
Yeah, but I also dropped back down to 33% when all the footballers started tweeting. So then I didn't have Barry anymore at that point. So I literally had to climb back with the Fantasy Football Throne Instagram community, with Pat Mayo, with Ryan Hollins, former NBA guy, RSF 49ers, my boy Dr. Raj, he was huge. Those guys helped me climb back. So
he cheats.
No, because those are my followers. I'm not going to some random computing site where people are getting
No, man, you did. I don't think anybody quote unquote cheated. Everybody used whatever influence they had.
Yeah.
And their resources, right?
Yeah.
And then you see who come out on top.
Yeah. So it was fun. It was fun to win because my Twitter game was also on the weaker side because I haven't messed around with Twitter for a while by design because I bite off too much more than I can chew anyway. But I started getting my Twitter game going back up again, like about a month and a half ago. And so I gained a ton of traction during this whole thing, though. I'll tell you that. So, all right, Lord, I'm going to let you bounce. I'm going to jump off YouTube myself, but I wanted to just get your take on Cam Newton. Do you think he's top 10? Would you draft him in the top 10 quarterbacks?
Not today, not right now, but like 10 to 12, yeah.
Yeah.
Just off the strength. Yeah.
I think that's about where I'm putting him, the fringe of a starter. Like you're going to go A-Rod, you're going to go Breeze, you're going to go Brady, in my opinion, without question. At least I'm going to recommend that. Danny Dimes, without question. Once you start getting past, like, when you're in the Matt Stafford range, I'm okay with someone saying I'm leaning Newton, whatever. But don't be taking him before Brady. Brady's got all them weapons, man. He's going to...
It's like right now, I can't do that. I can't do that today, nah.
Wolf says my MySpace game was legit, though.
Oh, boy, you wouldn't have won it. Boy, my MySpace game was on fleek, boy. All right, man. Take it easy.
All right, Lord, later. Go follow my boy, Fantasy Football Lord, on Instagram. Thank you. Yeah, Wolf is right. My MySpace game is what stepped it up and won that for me. Okay, I'm out of here. Cam Newton, New England Patriot. Thanks for all of you that voted in the poll. I'm out of here. IG, I'm going to end it later. All right, IG is done. Let me unplug from that. Wolf, when's your movie coming out? MJ Wolf is an actor, and he's got a movie, I think, hitting, is it Netflix? Wolf, are you here? I want to know when your movie's coming out. This is my boy. He's an actor. He's in Ocean's 12 or 13. But I want to know when his movie's coming out. Wolf, let me know if you're in here. Any other questions here before I jump? Love the Indy offensive line. I do too, Mark, but we're talking about two running backs that are going to compete with Jonathan Taylor to kick off the year, and Rivers needs to mesh with his own offense. They're not going to throw a rookie back there right away. It's just going to be a slow-moving operation in 2024, Jonathan Taylor. I'm just not super sold on that situation. Wolf is going to hopefully Wolf is still here. Is DJ going to bust or be good? I'm not taking David Johnson, man. I'm just not. I'll let somebody else ride that risk train. For me, I'd rather grab a safer guy. I'd rather grab an A.J. Brown. I'd rather grab a guy I love to watch football, play football on Sundays. I'm not taking DJ so he could disappoint me. If he doesn't disappoint, I'm not going to be out anything. I'm not going to be upset. If DJ ends up being a really high running back too, I'm not going to be upset. Why would I be upset? I'm drafting A.J. Brown instead. I'm drafting a guy that's much safer, that's going to still play well. I'm not going to be out anything if your DJ ends up being okay. Avi See you later, Avi. Wolf. Let me text him because I want to see when his movie's coming out. I want to promote this thing. Let me see. Get back on. Let me just tell him to get back on. Get back on real quick. I got a question for you about your movie. Let's get Wolf back on here. Sick hat. I don't know if you're talking about my hat, but I've had this hat for a long time, and it's dirt. It's probably getting dirty. T.Y. Hilton. Yeah. I like T.Y. Hilton a little bit this year, but at the right price. Nothing crazy, man. Double A lot of analysts are down on A.J. Brown because efficiency. I hate that argument. I hate that freaking argument, Double A. I'm not saying you're sharing it, but I hate that dumb argument. By the way, are we at 43? We're at 43K on YouTube. 43K. We're at 4.3K. I wish we had 43K. I always say that. We're at 4.3K on YouTube. I expect to be at 10K by August. Let's do it. Let's rock this out for the next month and a half, and tear it up. Hopefully Wolf jumps on real quick. I'll ask him when his movie's coming out and what platform that will be found on and what the name of it is. I want to know when that movie's hitting. If Tannehill gives up more targets. Okay, so let me address this AJ Brown thing and then I'll end it. Efficiency. What in the hell's wrong with being the most efficient wide receiver, or one of the most efficient wide receivers in the freaking NFL? And Mark, I hope this isn't a negative thing toward AJ Brown, or I'm talking to you. I believe AJ Brown efficiency drops, but targets go up. He'll be good. Nice wide receiver too. Not going to be too hard on that, Mark. But why in the hell are people judging AJ Brown's efficiency when he was so dope with what he was given? You can't look at that in a positive light and say, well, good God, imagine what he's going to do if he gets a ton of work. Like, this is the same argument that I had against Lockett. And Lockett delivered. Oopsie on me that Lockett was too ultra efficient, and I predicted that efficiency wasn't a sign of what he would do if he got a lot of volume. It was more of a sign of he did a lot with a little, and he's not going to get a lot heading into the next year. AJ Brown was a rookie. How do you call someone not efficient or overly efficient, but not potentially capable of getting more targets and volume when he was a rookie and he had 10,000 yards receiving and 7 TDs and 50 whatever receptions? What in the hell more can you expect out of a rookie wide receiver? How on earth are people painting a narrative and a picture that A.J. Brown is going to struggle getting volume when he did that as a rookie? He had 50-plus receptions, 1,000 yards, and 7 TDs as a rookie, and people are complaining about that he won't be able to be as efficient next year, so his numbers will go down. What rookie do you know that drops 50-plus, 1,007? Why can't this be looked at as a positive? Why can't people say A.J. Brown is literally telling you he's bleeding talent, and he's telling you I'm going to explode into the top 5 wide receiver in 2020, and the volume's going to be there? Tannehill was actually really efficient. Tannehill was actually pretty darn good when you look at the numbers and when he started getting going and what he did in a small window of time. Tannehill needed to develop, and he didn't really get a chance to develop a whole offseason as a starter. He gets that this offseason. Well, he doesn't kind of get that, actually. He gets it as much as anybody else does. Damn COVID. A.J. Brown's going to blow up. A.J. Brown's going to blow up. If you don't want to get on the train, if you don't want to get on the top 5 to 7 train, the tickets will be sold out long before you return to jump on the train, and we're not going to let you guys on. I'm not talking to you, Mark. I'm talking to the people that tell you that the efficiency won't be there. I have passed on Godwin, gang, and I'd rather have A.J. Brown. Mark, didn't you just say, though, that A.J. Brown, wide receiver 2? You're right, Smitty, that offense exploded when Tanny took over. Mark, look at the numbers. Tannehill did good. Tannehill did good. I don't know where this is coming from. I'd like to know who's regurgitating this to you, not just you, Mark, but to all of you, that Tannehill's bad, that the Titans only run, that A.J. Brown is incapable of improving from elite rookie numbers that you don't see a rookie have pretty much ever. I love to speak to them, bring them on the show to debate me. According to my calculations, Schmitty, where are my glasses? According to my calculations, Schmitty, A.J. Brown was ultra efficient in 2019, which, according to my calculations, means that he cannot improve. A.J. Brown was so efficient and had such an amazing rookie year. He had 1,000 yards and 7 TDs. Yeah, my efficiency says that A.J. Brown will not improve. He can't. He was a rookie. He's at his ceiling value. It's maddening. It's maddening. I'm done with it. I'm done with it. For today, at least. Go. I'm going to tell you later about MJ Wolf's movie because he's not coming back. Peace out, everybody. Thank you for helping me with the Twitter poll and win that championship, baby. Number 1 on Twitter in this bracket of 64 analysts. Your man Smitty was voted in by you. The myth, the legend, the people of fantasy football. And who is by the car? I think it's a delivery. I'm looking at my surveillance, and there's some dude walking by my car. I gotta go check that out. If Smitty doesn't come back, he got killed. Later, people.